Why are we dropping frames? I don't like that, and I don't know why. Why? Oh, shit. Just the old testeroonie here. Let's see if it did this on the, Interesting. Interesting. So I thought it would post on Facebook that I did this. Jesus. I thought it would post on Facebook that I did this, and I don't see that I don't see it doing that, which is interesting. It may, in fact, be posting on. Let's do a check. Let's go to my channel. Oh, look at that. It does say test. Hello? Alright, it's a little delayed. That looks kind of shitty. Interesting though. So it's streaming over on YouTube. And let's go over to Twitch. And I'm assuming Twitch looks a little strange here. I don't know if you can actually watch this as you're doing it. Wait, I lied. Hello? Interesting. Twitch seems pretty shitty, but they're both definitely delayed. And I'm skipping frames. So not bad for free, I guess, but there's got to be something that I am kind of doing wrong here. For anybody, if I leave this up here, for anybody that's smarter than me, which is probably a lot of people in this area, what I'm doing right now is, as you can see, I'm using Streamlabs as the, I guess, like the OBS type software, the broadcasting software where you kind of pull everything together. And I've used it before, but I haven't used it in the way I'm trying to use it right now, which is I have Streamlabs open, I have a webcam, display capture, and then this microphone, which I hope all is operating properly. I don't 100% know. I think so. I think the hardware is good as far as that goes. The setup that I'm trying to use, that I know other people do in fact use, is like you have Streamlabs OBS like this, and then you go into custom stream and you put in information to shoot it over to what I'm using the free version of right now, which is restream.io. And I'm doing all that with the goal of what I would love to have. I would love to stream on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the same time. Well, really, I don't care too much about Twitch per se, but I can't stream on LinkedIn right now because I'm not eligible for the thing or whatever, because they have their program is full for live. So at some point I'd like to stream on LinkedIn because I think that's going to be a huge thing for me. But regardless, at least right now, like, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. I will see what the quality is like later. I tried to test it a little bit here, but I'm interested to see like the actual rendered video quality too. But the other shitty part about Streamlabs is you can actually do this. You can stream to 2 places at once, but it's a pain in the ass if you're not trying to do gaming content, because it's asking you, like, if you try to stream over to Facebook, it asks you for a game, and that's something that I'm not doing, so I don't understand really what the deal is there. But regardless, Restream.io will let you do, I think, 2 places, maybe 3, I don't know, for free. And I'm not against paying, but I like to make sure that the stuff is good and will solve the problem before I get into actually doing what I want to do. So before I actually start paying for anything too. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm just testing this just to see like what that setup is, but I still think that this is, kind of interesting and something that I'm definitely wanting to do here. I am now clicking over to something else. I guess I could pull the screen over and kind of show you. Let's see here. So it looks like it is getting the chat too. So that looks like that would work. That's kind of cool. I know like literally at least one, 2, 3 people that actually do it like this. So I should probably just talk to them too, just to see doubly. The thing that I still have not fully grasped yet with live streaming is the delay piece. Like, I guess latency, maybe that's what that is. I don't know, but just the delay in it, I don't fully get that. And the second thing is, specifically with Streamlabs OBS, is the thing at the bottom that says skipped frames detected 15% of the last 2 minutes, whatever. Like, there's probably a way to switch that, and I'm kind of concerned that my hardware has something to do with it, but at the same time, I don't know. So I need to try to diagnose that problem. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna try one more test. Since we're on here, we're just messing around. I'm gonna do something real quick, and I'm gonna go to my channel. I'm just gonna go over on my phone. I'm gonna go to my channel, and I'm gonna go to this video like I'm watching it like a random person, and I'm gonna say, hey, this is a test comment. And then I did the test comment from YouTube, and I'm looking at the chat, and I just got it now, so it's a couple seconds delay. Okay, that's interesting. And then so now I'm gonna look at this, and it looks, oh, that's cool. That's cool that it has Restream, Mark J. Szymanski, and then Mark Joe Szymanski. Like, you could literally comment on different platforms, it looks like. But let me look okay, this is, okay, I'll do it over here. I'll do it like this. So I'll bring it over here. So this should be in the stream now, I think. Let me pull the other thing to the other side. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we're on, this is the Restream chat thing. So it's not that laggy. I mean, it's definitely a little laggy as far as like the time to get to like catch up with me. But this is interesting. Okay, so I'm on YouTube on my phone. And I'm watching this stream. I'm on the chat thing on Restream right now, and I'm gonna say, and from like the Restream, like this little guy right here, because if you click on this is what I was talking about. Restream. This is my Twitch account. This is my YouTube account. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say like, this is a test from Restream. Now, I don't think I would ever really need to do this per se, because I don't understand why you would comment during a live stream, but just out of curiosity. Okay, so it's from Restream, and I guess I'm looking to see what it looks like in. Okay, perfect. That's cool. That's really cool. So it literally, like when you click this, it shoots it out to both. So it's like I commented as Mark J Szymanski on the Twitch stream, and I commented as Mark J Szymanski on the YouTube stream or whatever. But it is it's slightly confusing, but that's what you get with multi-stream, I guess, because this comment wouldn't show up on the test stream, like, or I'm sorry, it wouldn't show up on the Twitch stream because it was from YouTube, but this comment would show up on both because of the way that I did there. I don't know. Again, it doesn't really matter. I don't really see, unless you have other people commenting for you on your live streams, I don't really see how you would ever really need to do this, because if somebody comments, you're probably just going to speak to it. So I don't know. It's just it's a cool little tool here that I would like to utilize. I guess this is the total count. I don't know why that. Okay, so there we go. So like, I guess this is the total count. I don't know if there's other people watching. Don't think I'm actually watching on Twitch. So if there is one person out there, thank you, appreciate that. If not, whatever. But that's kind of cool that it shows you. I like this. I really do like this. I hope that I can get LinkedIn or something at some point, because that'd be cool to do it on here. I know specifically the one dude does a lot of this, and he does LinkedIn, Twitch, and YouTube. He doesn't do Facebook. But right now I'm doing live streams every night on Facebook. So, I don't really want to lose that audience per se. And the the shittiest part that I've seen so far about Restream is, let me pull it up here. Restream. This is the worst part that I've seen about Restream so far, just because like it's detrimental to what I want to do, and I don't actually know a good way to see it. But like, okay, so if I go to add channel, I'll bring it over here, but let me just see where I'm at. If I am, so I'm trying to add a channel basically to my stream is what I'm trying to do. And I already have Twitch and this one, I think. I don't know. This was also confusing, but I think it's stream now. So this is the crappy part, is like, I don't want to do a live stream in my personal profile. That's not how I set it up. I would never recommend that anybody to do that, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's not silly, but depending on how you're doing it, that just doesn't make a lot of sense in a lot of applications, in my opinion. This one would be awesome, but again, the problem here isn't actually Restream. It's the LinkedIn problem, that like, I don't have, I don't have access to do that, which is just shitty. But this is the crappy part here, is like upgrade, like get more from Restream if you upgrade, and this is the one that I want. Like, I want to do a public page, my Mark Joseph Szymanski page on Facebook, because that's what I've been doing just every night, just from my phone. But yeah, so like if we click on this upgrade button, let's see what happens here. So yeah, it's going to show us the plans. So it's monthly or yearly, and it's $19 a month for one extra destination, real-time channel management. I can't remember. I think it's 2. Is it 2 destinations? These are company plans. I think it's, I don't know. This is confusing to me slightly, because I think it's either 2. I don't know where to like go to like get to Restream. I want to like get to the actual like Restream pricing for churches. Who did that? Different pricing for churches. Yeah. I'm still a little pissed off about the skip frames thing. I don't understand it, and I need to figure it out. Okay, so let's see. This is the one I'm on, obviously. Streaming 30 plus social platforms at the same time. 1 channel per platform. Yeah. Compatible with Zoom, oh yes. This is the crap right here. This is the crappy part. based on what I do right now, which I guess I don't need to necessarily stream to Facebook. Like, I don't need to necessarily do the public page, but that's where, like I said, most of my audience is right now. They know that I stream every night, just talking about like almost like a vlog, a live vlog thing. Streaming from your browser. I don't even see this, but I guess this isn't even necessary because this doesn't even come into play, honestly, because I don't do the webcam one. I'm doing the custom stream one from Streamlabs. So that's incredible. I thought I was going to have to deal with that. That's nice. I don't fully understand that, but I think, again, most of this stuff is the studio piece that I'm using Streamlabs for, which is also free. There's like so many ways to do things for so little amount of money. It's incredible. But again, if we want to do the thing with the Facebook, we're probably going to have to get up to here. So this says 16 per month. The other thing said 19 per month, though. I guess that's because that's the discounted price. But assuming like $19 per month, I would get the Facebook piece, the custom destination. What does that mean? Custom. Oh, okay. So like 2 Twitch channels. Well, I wouldn't even need that. If I started paying $16 a month, I could do exactly what I'm doing right now and be much better. Now, the one thing that I want to bring up real quick, though, because I don't actually know the answer to this, is I think it's interesting that I heard this somewhere. I thought that there's certain terms of service things that you would have to abide by, but I'm not sure if Restream takes that into account, because I thought you couldn't put the same content on 2 different platforms. Like, not like any 2 different platforms, but I thought like I'm probably going to mess this up, but I thought, like, for instance, you can't put the same stuff on like Twitch and Facebook, or you can't put the same stuff on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I thought that was against the TOS, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So I'd have to look into that more, but honestly, I'm not sure if anybody would ultimately care, especially when you're not getting a lot of followers, or you don't have a lot of followers yet. And I want to say most of the craziness comes into play when you're like talking about gaming, because like, I don't know, it just seems like everything revolves around that. And that's what this is built for right now, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. So I don't know. But this is interesting. I might just do this, honestly. If I can if I can figure out, if I'm confident enough that this works well, then I will just do that, because I would love to stream on. And let me give some of the theory of what I'm trying to do here, or at least my thoughts initially on what we kind of have going on here. If I can stream on, let me actually pull this over here just in case anybody. Okay, so like, so for this instance, right? So for Facebook page and public thing, if I can continue to keep my audience on there, and I apologize because I want to check this one more thing on my page, because I thought it said there was going to give like a social alert over to your Facebook page that you went live, but I might have not set that up properly, or it might not have actually been set up at all. But I thought I was going to do that, so I'd have to look into that too. I'd be interested in seeing if that works, because that'd be cool if like I could post on Facebook, hey, I'm live on, whatever, and I could just do that manually. But I thought there was a thing in Restream that would let you do that. But anyway, if I sign up for this, the idea that I have, the reason that I want to stream on multiple platforms at all, is because if I can continue to stream on my Facebook page, then that'd be cool, because now I can do more things from a actual functional perspective. I could do things where, like, instead of just me talking to the camera, I could do, like show different things and stuff like that a little easier. I could do that on the page, and I could do that, across multiple platforms. The thing that, I guess the reason that you would want to do it on multiple platforms is so, one, I know for a fact that LinkedIn is cool that it allows the you to stream now, like some people, right? And hopefully everybody at some point. But it's also crappy because it's brand new. Like they're not YouTube or Twitch of like streaming. Like the experience that Twitch gives you when you're watching, and I guess when you're creating too, and the experience that even YouTube gives you from from the actual user experience perspective is incredible. So that is why I would like to move more into that realm and see. Also, I have just like 59 subscribers on YouTube right now, but I would love to get that up further, and I'd love to try to get this type of content out to more people, because I need to try to broaden my sphere, like the people that see my content. I don't want I don't want to just limit myself to like the people that I have on Facebook, because most of the people on Facebook are just people that I knew effectively throughout like my life, and then like I invited them to like my page, and now we're just trying to get more people there. So that's kind of what we're at right now. Is I'm trying to appeal to a broader audience. I think I'll be able to do that sort of with my kind of with Twitch, but more so with YouTube, and then continue to do the stuff on Facebook. And I don't know, it's just something cool to play around with if I'm gonna do these different tutorials and really just like different things like courses and stuff like that, and just like I don't know, just mess around. So I don't know though, I really enjoy the live stream thing. I got to figure out the technical side of it a little bit more, because I don't understand like the skipping frames and stuff like that. I'm hoping, well, there's a part of me that hopes it's not my hardware setup. Like for instance, okay, like I'm using probably a 5 or 6 year old Dell Inspiron Gaming. I think 16 gigs of RAM, Intel i7 7th gen, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti, I think 1080 Ti. I don't know. I always get that wrong. But the crappy part about that is I'm using another monitor, and like with laptops, I guess from again what I've gathered is it has integrated graphics, but then it also has a graphics card, and I don't know what you need. Like I've tried to do research, and I'm continuing to do so, but like I'm not good enough yet where I understand, oh, this is why I'm skipping frames and stuff like that. I also haven't typed that in directly. So that's pretty much I want to have a good quality thing going here if I'm going to do these on all these different platforms, especially because I think the content is going to be good. I need to continue to structure that, but I think like if the actual technical piece of it and the like the experience is a good thing for the viewer, and I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. But this has been interesting. Yeah, I'm excited about. I didn't realize I would be in this good a position with the free version of Restream. The Facebook thing is really just a pain in the ass that they make you level up for that. But it's such a powerful platform that I think I'd be willing to do it. I'll give it a little bit more thought, but eventually I'm probably just going to do it, because the Facebook one is important to me, just because I don't know. Some people hate Facebook, but if you're not on LinkedIn, especially with the content that I want to do, personal finance, personal development, entrepreneurship, talking about all the other things that I'm doing, if I'm not on Facebook, then I think it's going to be slightly detrimental. So I don't know. This has been a test. I'm probably going to rename this though and just leave it on here, because like I think it was I thought it was decent content, honestly. Like we didn't really go over a lot of stuff, but I mean, there's a couple things in here that were interesting. I definitely learned a little bit, and I'm excited about what's to come. I got to figure out the skip frames thing. So as long as this isn't like really bad when it's rendered out and actually posted, then I'll probably just keep it on there. The other thing too is like I've only done 1 or 2 Twitch streams, which is obviously one of the platforms that this is being pushed over to. And I don't really know how that works. Like I thought you could save them afterwards and like watch them again, because I've definitely watched other people's past streams, but I don't know if it does that by default, because I think the other one didn't get saved that I did. So that's confusing. But whatever. Regardless, we'll figure it out. If I have to get better, the second piece of that was if I have to get better equipment, I will, because like I want to build a custom PC here at some point, but I'm not trying to build that right now. But I am revamping the entire desk setup and office desk room whole thing here. So I would like to share that experience and see what kind of goes on there. But I don't know. Other than that, though, that's pretty much it. I'm going to try to figure out why the skipped frames thing is doing this. And another item on my agenda is I've got this cool ass microphone now, but I think I need a better camera. Like 720p isn't bad, just this integrated webcam, but I would like to do something better, especially if I'm going to be like this. And I think that I'm going to go with, part of me wants to just buy a DSLR that is stream capable, like a GH6 or something. And then I can utilize it if I ever actually do a video or photo or photography or anything like decently. And then I could also maybe like put it on a little like, pole behind my computer or something and live stream with it if I get the capture card and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what happens. I don't know what's to come necessarily yet, but those are all things that are on my mind. And I appreciate you guys tuning into this. If anybody does or anybody watches it afterward, thank you so much. And yeah, I'm going to try to end this thing